work, hard work, hard work, work. There you go.
Forward.
Hard work, hard work, hard work, hard work, hard work, work. There you go.
Forward.
Hard work, hard work, hard work, hard work, hard work, work. There you go.
Forward.
Hard work, hard work, hard work.
Fall in.
Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good with everybody? Y'all know what it is. It's me, your boy Trey. And we decided to tap back in for the week. It's been a little bit, been a couple of weeks, a week and a half or such. So we decide, hey, we float our way back into this thing as you know what I'm saying.
Check 1 2 check.
Loud and clear, loud and clear. Loud and clear. Lima Charlie.
That's what's up. What's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing this morning? It's your boy. Y'all know I'm back, man. It's been a long hiatus, but I got a lot going on. It's good to see everybody, man. What's up? What's up? What's going on, Trey?
What's good with you? What's good with you, Mr. Goat? How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm living. Blessed and highly flavored, so I can't complain. I can't complain at all, man. What's going on out there in the world?
Nothing much, not too much here. Like I said, been gone for a second, a week or two for the most part. So, like I was saying, just getting back a little bit, maybe a little touch. It's a little touch and agreeing here and there, and then going about our way as we slowly but surely, crawl, walk, and then get back to a run in this thing we do. Not too much going on, of course, as far as world sports. I see that Cleveland and Houston will be playing in the Summer League Championship tonight. At one point, Brooklyn and Utah were also there as they was the top 4 teams. Now they're down to 2, being Brooklyn was knocked off by Cleveland last night, and Houston took care of business against Utah, which puts them in the Summer League Championship tonight. Additionally, interestingly enough, I see where D-Hop went.
Yes, to the Titans, Tennessee.
Why D-Hop?
Yeah, I don't know why he did that either, but it is what it is. I mean,
AJ Brown. They gave him AJ Brown. They had AJ Brown, traded AJ Brown.
And then goes to pick up D-Hop.
An older version of D-Hop. I mean, older version of AJ Brown a couple of years later.
Yeah, pretty much for the most part. Yeah, that's probably about that sizes up pretty well. Which in my if I ask you who's better, D-Hop or AJ Brown?
D-Hop.
Okay.
You have to ask.
I mean, I expected the hate anyway. I mean, I knew it was coming. So, I mean, I wasn't expecting you to say no more than what you said. That was expected. I didn't expect you to be like, oh, yeah, AJ. Of course you're going to say D-Hop. Of course.
But if he
rumors are still spreading that your old cousin Trey may not be in San Francisco long.
Hey, man, it's a hard life. It's a hard life. So I think it's a little too early. It's a double-edged sword.
The word on the street is they want to start. But I'm just saying, the word on the street, they want to start that guy I told you about. That's the word. They would prefer to start that guy.
So this is a true, so true, right?
Mm-hmm.
In-state is Purdy.
Brock.
Yes, Brock Purdy had reps going in already. We already knew this because he played at Iowa State. It wasn't shabby at Iowa State. We knew this, right?
Facts,
he was picked up Mr. Irrelevant. Trey Lance had upside because of his body, ability to move outside the pocket and pick up stuff with his feet.
Mm-hmm.
However, in your words, Trey Lance wasn't necessarily tested, where he only played 1 year in North Dakota State, same alma mater
as Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz. Yes,
Where is he currently at?
Carson Wentz is a Super Bowl quarterback.
He's no, he's not. He's not a Super Bowl quarterback. No, he did.
Carson
He did
Wentz
not
is
play.
a Super Bowl quarterback.
No, he's not.
He
He didn't.
has a ring.
He has a ring. He didn't play. That doesn't mean just because you have a ring don't mean you're a Super Bowl quarterback. That means
He
you
was injured.
are on the team. Okay, that's so. But he's not a Super Bowl quarterback. He didn't play not one
What I'm
snap.
not going to do is disrespect Carson. When
Oh
he
yeah.
got,
If anybody can disrespect Carson, it's me. That guy. Yes, I can because that's
he
my.
got y'all there.
He got us to a point. He didn't get us there. He got us to a point. Whereas Nick Foles got us there.
So are the words that are coming out of your mouth? Are your words that are coming out of your mouth saying that Nick Foles could have put y'all in position for that Super Bowl prior to Carson Wentz? That's what I'm hearing.
We will never know. That's the thing. I can't say neither here nor there.
Pretty
However,
smooth.
let me ask you this: Is it guaranteed that Carson Wentz would have won the rest of the playoffs to get us to the Super Bowl?
True shade, because he went out. What y'all was 11? Y'all was when he went out. What was y'all record? 10-6, 11? No,
Something
not 10-6.
like
It was a little
It
early.
was 11-5, something like that. He
went
got
out
us
right before
the playoff. Right before the playoffs. Yeah.
So yeah, so it's you know what I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. Y'all can't disrespect a man like that. He's a Super Bowl winner.
So I give him his props for doing what he did. He did set us up for success. I absolutely give him his credit for that. His flowers are due to him for that. He did set us up for success. However, Nick Foles finished it off. He put the icing on the cake. He had to get through the playoff games. He had to get to the Super Bowl to even be able to be the MVP for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, Trey Lance, he's from the same college as Nick Foles. Unfortunately, though, Trey Lance had 1 year and then he set out 1 year due to the COVID, and then he got drafted the following year. Right. Brock Purdy, however, had repetitions and showed that he was a player in the NFL. And you have Sam Darnold
to the NFC Championship game. I mean, come on.
Yeah, and you have Sam Darnold, 5 years removed from being the third overall draft pick. That's in the building as well. So it's looking, and in any case, all of them played at quote unquote Big 12 schools. No, correction. Darnold played at USC, that was Pac-12, going to Big 10. So now it's definitely a difference, man. So Trey Lance is probably it would be
Let's just hope he doesn't end up like Carson. Let's just hope he doesn't end up like Carson.
I think Carson still got something in the tank, though, man.
I don't disagree with you. I think
he's going to take on the role of like
Nick Foles. That's what he's going to take on the role.
But better.
What's better? Because Nick Foles won a Super Bowl, so what's better?
He won, but he fell apart in the rest of his career. He won that Super Bowl, got shipped out, and hasn't been productive that much anymore since then.
And neither has Carson, though. Carson,
correct. That's why I said that's what. But so, who you think is better, Carson or Nick?
That's a good question, man. I wish I could
overall, because we know Carson tends to make bad decisions, but when Carson he's cooking,
very bad. That's a good question. I really can't say who's better. To be honest with you, I really don't know. I don't know who's better because we both of them after the Super Bowl, both of them went into a slump, including Carson. Carson went into a slump. People didn't play like he played the year prior. And Nick Foles did. He got shopped around to a few teams after the Super Bowl. After winning the Super Bowl, I think he ended up going to 2 or 3 other teams after that. So, yeah. And then Carson Wentz is on his. He went to 2 more teams. So, they pretty much in the same boat when it's all said and done.
Somewhat, but I would sit up and I would go on to state and think that Nick Foles has been living off the Super Bowl in which he got in the Super Bowl championship. Carson Wentz has been living off of his skill, but what comes with that skill is
but they both have had the same outcome. Whether he's living off whether one's living off a Super Bowl appearance as well as MVP and a Super Bowl win, compared to one who's got the team to that situation to even be in the Super Bowl, but didn't actually physically play.
I just think Carson Wentz is better than Nick Foles.
Why? Give me reasons why though. How do you pick him over Nick?
He's more skilled. His skill is better than him.
It's
just the only thing, like we said, the only thing that hurts hurts Carson is his decision making. He goes, and like you said, no one knows this between the two of us. No one knows this better than you. He goes for the gusto when it's unnecessary.
Right.
If he's not too accurate. He's not the best.
He just has bad decision making. His decision making is horrible, and he takes chances. He takes a lot of chances,
unnecessary chances.
Yeah, he takes a lot of chances.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting to the groove, check downs, West Coast offense type stuff here and there, and then catch people slipping after once he's in the groove, he acts like he's been in the groove the whole game, and there you have it. So, but yes, Trey Lance is probably going to be shocked.
Yeah. I mean, and that's just where it. I mean, so if you look at the stats between the two players, Nick Foles and Carson Wentz, Carson Wentz has played 22 more games than Nick Foles. Completions, so 22 more games. He has 1,000 more, or a little under 1,000. No, he got a little under 1,000 more completions. Pass attempts, he got 1,000 more pass attempts, 1,200 more pass attempts. Their completion ratings is the same though, Trey. Carson Wentz is 62.6. Nick Foles is 62.4. Passing yards, Carson Wentz has 22,000 to Nick Foles 14,000. Passing touchdowns, Carson Wentz has 151 to Nick Foles 82. Remember, that's 22 more games that Carson Wentz has played more than Nick Foles. Touchdown percentage, Carson Wentz 4.6, Nick Foles 4.0. Interceptions, Carson Wentz 66, Nick Foles 47. And then everything else, let's see. Passing yards per game, Nick Foles got 200, while Carson Wentz got 237. QB rating, Nick Foles 87.1, Carson Wentz 89.2. Time sacked. Listen to this. Time sacked. 22 more games. Time sacked. Carson Wentz 237 to Nick Foles 127. Now, I don't know if you remember when Carson Wentz was playing, I used to say he held on. Not only did he make bad mistakes, but he held on to the ball way too long. So if he wasn't making a bad mistake, if he wasn't making a bad mistake, he was taking unnecessary losses, which was crucial, which was majorly crucial. Yards lost by sack. Listen to this. Carson Wentz, 1,500 yards lost by sack. Nick Foles, 875. Carson Wentz almost doubled yards by sack, losing yards by sack than Nick Foles. So I feel what you're saying, but the stats pretty much say they pretty much equal, bro.
They're pretty much equal. But 22 games is a lot of games to have more than somebody.
Right.
And so if Carson Wentz wasn't to play another game in the NFL and Nick Foles played 22 games, we would see how much different they really are.
Right. Absolutely. And is Nick Foles?
We're talking about a season and a half almost.
That part, exactly. 22 games, yeah, exactly. That's a whole season. You were absolutely right. Whole season and a half almost. And is Nick Foles still in the league, or did he retire? I need to find out if he.
I don't think he retired, but I don't think he picked it.
I know he picked up. But
I think they both in the same boat. I think Carson might even been out too. Did Carson get picked up by somebody?
No. Carson is still a free agent too. I know.
Because y'all got Mariota now, right?
Do we got Mariota?
I think Mariota's y'all backup, or is it Minshew? No, I think it's Mariota.
No,
and Minshew.
I think we got rid of Minshew. Is it Mariota?
I think it is Mariota.
Days join. I think
because I think Minshew is in Indianapolis now.
Okay. Week 17, he did not play again that season. He was released on May 5th. Okay, so he was released. Nick Foles was released on May the 5th of this year. So he is currently not on a team. So yes, him and Carson Wentz are both in the same boat. They both are on the free agency market. So yes, neither one of them are on a team currently. But let me see. Did we get Marcus? I want to say that sound about right.
Don't get all excited and stuff like that.
I'm definitely not excited because he won't get no playing time.
He will.
How?
He's gonna get playing time.
In what way? How you figure he ain't finna beat out he ain't finna beat out Jalen for sure. Jalen already got that starting spot. Well, on lot. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Is he 23? What are we doing? Marcus Mariota.
I definitely believe he is an Eagle now.
Yep, he is. Yep, he is on our squad. Yep.
Nice little pickup.
Yeah, he is on our squad. I mean, it's unfortunate he won't see no PT. He won't see no PT. Oh, well, he'll see some PT during the preseason. He'll probably get some preseason.
I asked this question with all sincerity. Do you think y'all actually going to be anywhere close to what y'all was last year?
Absolutely.
I'm not talking as a fan.
I'm not talking as a fan. I don't see why not. We didn't lose anything. I mean, let me take that back. Of course, we lost Miles Sanders. You know what I'm saying? But we picked up who was that? We picked up what's the name? The running back. Golly. We just picked up what's the running back name? I can't even think right now.
He's probably irrelevant.
No, he's very relevant because you remember you was like, oh, that's what y'all doing. Who was that running back?
Oh, y'all got my man from
We already had Kennedy Brooks, who was the running, which he's actually a wide receiver turn running back. Kenneth Gainwell we already had.
It's good. The dude from Detroit.
Oh yeah, that's him. Rashad Penny.
No, y'all got someone else besides Penny too.
Rashad Penny and who was the other one?
Wait, is it Williams?
Boston Scott we already had. Oh, we got Trey Sermon too, bruh.
Y'all got Trey Sermon?
DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift. That's who you talking about. Eagles are going.
Oh wait.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wait, I spoke a little too swiftly.
He didn't read it all the way, boy. If Hurts gets hurt, if Hurts get injured, they will be okay with their backup. We'll see. If you think Purdy is the answer, you're wrong. What? Wayne, what movie did you watch last year? Because you obviously was not paying attention to the season. This dude carried them all the way to the NFC Championship game. LA, stand up. Bro, if you don't get out of here with the nonsense, what LA? Well, you been talking about the Rams? Please tell me you're not talking about the Rams.
No, you're talking about the Chargers.
That's even worse.
I don't know, but Bobby Herbert ain't shabby. I take Herbert over.
What has Josh done? And I'll wait. What is if you can hear. What has Josh done? Don't worry, I'll wait. Okay, that's that part. He ain't done more than Purdy. He hasn't even done more than Brock, bro. Josh Herbert. Justin Herbert. Justin ain't done that. Come on.
So he got a receiving core. I give him that.
Thank you, Don. I'll get somebody to go in here got some sense.
They got a receiving core, so I'll give him that.
You can have a receiver, but you got a quarterback that can hit to him though. It don't matter.
Justin Herbert is a better quarterback than I'll give him. He's up there. He's about to get paid. So
Okay, but he's
Justin
better than
Herbert,
who? Who was you about to refer him being better as?
I was about to say it almost rolled right off the tongue until I realized that wasn't the correct.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
I heard you say that.
Following that. I appreciate.
Yeah, I heard you say that. So
top 7 quarterback in the league.
I give him that top 10 at least. Justin Herbert.
Top 10 maybe. I give you top 10, but he's right at 10. I give you right at 10.
7 quarterbacks better than him.
Huh? Name 7 quarterbacks better than Herbert?
Better than Herbert.
Oh, I got you. Better than Herbert, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts. Mm-hmm. Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, 3.
Aaron Rodgers.
You started getting murky. I'll give you 4, but that's murky.
Boy, stop. Aaron Rodgers.
It started getting a little murky.
Hold on. Josh Allen. Oh, I thought you were trying to say something.
Okay.
What's his name? Joe Burrow.
Who?
Joe Burrow.
I give you 6, and like I said, Aaron Rodgers is very murky. But okay, 6.
Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers. Hold on, I'm still going. Hold on.
That's about it. We're probably done.
Hold on.
Justin Herbert is number 7.
No, I'm missing somebody.
Who?
Before he makes 7. Mahomes, Burrow, Lamar, Aaron, Josh. That's the ones I said. No, hold on. It's somebody else I'm missing.
So if you start to go through, think about the NFC alone, you have Purdy or Darnold, Stafford, Geno, and what's his name? Y'all quarterback from Oklahoma.
Jalen?
Murray.
Oh, DeMar. I mean,
and then you already said Mahomes. We already got him. Only thing that's left in the West, in the AFC, is Herbert, who we're talking about right now. Mahomes, Garoppolo, and Wilson.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold on. Here we go. I got all the quarterback. Oh, hold on. They got everybody on here. Hold on. Damn, they got air. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see. That ain't what.
I think he's
Trevor Lawrence. Stop it! Don't do that.
What happened?
Somebody put Trevor Lawrence.
Donovan. Trevor Lawrence ain't better than.
Trevor. Hold on. Stop. I'm thinking. I'm reading Trevor Lawrence, but I'm thinking Trey Lance. But
Trevor Lawrence is not better than Justin Herbert. Trevor Lance might be top 10. Justin Herbert, I think, is top 7.
Now, I'm not saying he is. Hold on. Here we go. Joe Burrow, Josh Allen. They got Justin Herbert at 5. 2 at 7.
Nah, not 2. I agree, Cody. Justin Herbert is a dog. I really think
I give him. He's a dog. He's that dude. I give him that. He's that dude. I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like
he has a core too. Yeah. Like I said, if you got to search, you just answered the question.
So I think hold on. Is Matthew Stafford done? Is Justin better than Matthew? I'm waiting.
Justin is better than Matthew Stafford.
Okay. Is Justin better than Deshaun Watson?
Matthew might be top 10. Trevor Lawrence and Matthew Stafford might be top 10.
Is Justin better than Deshaun Watson? Listen. Before you answer that, we could only go for the last time he played.
Yes, he's better. Yes, he is.
What?
Justin Herbert is good. Last time we seen Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson, he took the Houston Texans to the playoffs. What are you talking about?
That was 3 years ago. The last time I seen Deshaun Watson play, he was folding under pressure in Cleveland.
Bro, you talking about?
Yeah, so
but you ain't got him. It wasn't even a full season. Trey.
I think this year going forward, Justin Herbert is a top 7 quarterback.
I'll put him at 7.
I think you got now Trevor Lawrence might be barking up that tree.
Might.
Stafford, yeah,
Thank you.
and Matthew
And some people
Stafford.
would probably even throw in. I'm surprised you ain't even throwing in Tua as much as you
No,
be on Tua.
it's a difference. Tua. Nah, I'm not gonna say
By
Tua.
the end,
Tua is
by the end, but check this out. Just for who was that said that Wayne by NFL standards, this is who they top 10 quarterbacks are in the NFL right now. Number 1, of course, Patrick Mahomes. Number 2, Jalen Hurts. Number 3, Joe Burrow. Number 4, Josh Allen. Which all 4 of them I'd say. Number 5, they have it Justin Herbert. Number 6, Trevor Lawrence. Number 7, Tua Tagovailoa. Number 8, Jared Goff. Number 9, Geno Smith. And rounding out the top 10, that man they call Dak Prescott. They got Lamar at number 12, which is surprising as all get out. Lamar's at 12. They got Aaron at 14. They got Brock Purdy right behind Aaron at 15.
Going off of last year's.
They're going off. Yeah, they got off that.
Yeah, going off of last year. I can understand that. I can see that.
Yeah, they're going off of last year, and that's why I think that's why Lamar Jackson's stock fell because of last year. I feel like because they still got Tom Brady on here too, but I think they're only going off last year's stats. But yeah, because of Lamar Jackson's injuries and the things in which he went through last year, that's why I think he's at a positioning where he's at number 12 with Tom Brady at 11. Like, go figure. But yeah, man, there it is. The NFL has them at 5. Wayne. So Kirk Cousins is down there. Kirk Cousins is at number. Where is he at? Kyler's at 16, and Kirk Cousins is right behind him at 17.
Okay. But you know who I think is actually going to take a step this year? Justin Fields. Justin Fields.
If they protect him, Justin Fields could be a top 5 quarterback without question. But they have to put some protection for that dude because they got him. They got Justin Fields. Believe it or not, I think Justin Fields. Where he at? Let me see. Justin Fields. No, he ain't up there. Oh yeah, no, yeah, he's 13. He's above. He's in front of Aaron Rodgers. By the NFL's, he's in front of Aaron Rodgers, and that's with a horrible offensive line. Good morning, Mike. What up? That's with a horrible offensive line. The NFL got him ranked 13 with a horrible line. Like really? Like this dude has 16 fumbles, and he's still ranked 13. Like that's crazy. 16 fumbles, 17 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Threw for 1,000 yards. Or he had 1,100 yards rushing and threw for 2,000 yards passing. 1,100 yards rushing, bro. I think he did better than Jalen. No, Jalen had 1,000 yards rushing. No, he only had 760. But he threw for 3,700 yards. Let go.
So it's funny that you say that. Speaking back, because when I look at it, it's currently 4 running backs that are still out there that no one is really engaging on. That's
one of them being that man.
That's Zeke
right now. Yeah, what are you eating right now? Oatmeal.
Dalvin Fournette.
Leonard Fournette is out there too.
Leonard Fournette is still out there. Is Dalvin Cook, Leonard Fournette,
Zeke Elliott,
and Kareem Hunt, all still available running back.
Kareem Hunt still have anything left in the tank, bro?
He should. He ain't used nothing since.
He kind of fell off, bro. Justin Fields will eat in fantasy this year if he stays healthy. He will be a top 3 QB. It ain't even if he stays healthy, Cody. It's if he gets some protection. He got to get protection. Huh?
I said, speaking of fantasy, we about to run that back.
You looking at the champ right here. You looking at the champ. You looking at the champ right here.
Y'all with an asterisk. With an asterisk.
No asterisks. No asterisks.
With an asterisk.
With the champ.
Damar Hamlin saves you.
Oh my gosh.
DeMar Hamlin saved you. No, DeMar
I
Hamlin.
go down. If we go to the website, it says champion under my name. It don't have no asterisk. It don't have no nothing. It says champion.
DeMar Hamlin single-handedly saved you by eradicating the whole game.
I'm just saying. Thank you. You know, shout out and prayers to DeMar Hamlin. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. I mean,
Coach Daniel is the true champion.
Where my belt at, Trey? I need my belt. I ain't never got my belt, man. Where my belt at? On my ring or whatever. I need my merchandise, man.
It's some BS, but it's the true champion.
I need my merchandise, man.
I have a huge asterisk on it.
I need to.
He's like, you know what? I need my belt. Asterisk or not, I need my belt.
Don't worry about it. If y'all see some tape on the belt, y'all know what it is. Don't worry about it.
Asterisk or not, I just need my belt. So starting off, that's what we're talking about. So yes, true enough.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in and sign up for fantasy.
We put it out there.
Second inaugural season of first formation fantasy football, baby. Let go. Y'all be ready. I mean, who gonna knock me off the throne? That's the question. Because I'm right now, I'm still king of the hill, baby.
Right now, you're sitting on you're not sitting on the throne. You're sitting on the asterisk. Who's gonna knock you off the asterisk? That's what it is.
This dude go, man. Boy, the hate is real, man. The hate is real. Just like you said about Carson Wentz. I got us there. I made it there. I was at the game. I was at the big game. I was there, and I came out victorious. It is what it is.
Speaking of asterisks and Bishop talking about, what do you think about LeBron going back to yes, drunk, pull up?
First of all, LeBron is a big. He gets on my nerves, man. He's such a clout chaser. Didn't nobody ask him to do all that at the SB?
Go back to 23.
When I'll stop playing the game when I ain't got 100% to give, and lucky for y'all, I still got on. And shut up. Anybody ask you all that? Take your award, say your little piece, and move around, man.
I ask you this question. Will Brooklyn take him right now? Would you take him, LeBron, right now if he was available? If he said, I want to go to Brooklyn, would you be excited for LeBron coming to Brooklyn?
No, I would not. I don't think LeBron. I would not. I would not be able to be excited about LeBron coming to Brooklyn. I would not. We wouldn't want him. Can anybody join him? So drop the link. That got it drunk. Trey got you. Y'all what y'all was talking about?
Yeah, I got you. We got
you. We started. Drop the link. I'll go when y'all league group. I don't know about all that now, but you can join. You'll just be another victim. But anywho, we don't want LeBron. We'll take Anthony Davis before we take LeBron. I'd be more excited about kinfolk coming to us than LeBron. I'm gonna be honest. That's just me. I'm telling you, man. I don't. LeBron. Everybody know it's a gimmick. LeBron is only staying in so he can set history and play with his. Come on, man. Everybody know LeBron ain't got nothing left in the tank. Stop.
So I think if you was to shift the balance of what goes on the team, LeBron has plenty enough to be effective. But
he will be. I'll put it like this: LeBron will definitely be a contributor. However, he's not the guy to get them over the top to win a championship, though. No, he's not that guy. He's not. I'm just gonna be I'm gonna be completely 100 with you. I don't feel like he's that dude. I do not. Yes, can he get them a championship? I mean, yes, can he get them, some points and get them probably where they need to be and help out? Yeah, he could definitely be a factor, but outside of that, no, you missed me with that. We keep saying LeBron got nothing left, then he averaged 27. I'm a LeBron hater, but he got something left.
Yeah,
does he have enough drunk to get them to a championship? That's the thing. Huh?
I think what has to happen is we have to change the mindset of LeBron doesn't get us there. He contributes to getting us there. That's the days of him getting us there are gone. he has to contribute to get us there. I think if they change that mindset, and you see what they try to bring in to be more effective on the offensively, defensively, and from a athleticism standpoint, the mindset needs to change. LeBron is no longer going to get us there. He's going to be a contributor to getting us there. And now we just have to see, what does that look like? Is he a large contributor? Does he contribute a bit?
Right. That's my whole thing. Like I agree in regards to him probably like being able to be an asset to get you to the finals. But can he get you over? Can he get y'all over the top? Can he put y'all on top of the hill once he gets y'all? Once he helps get y'all there, that's my thing.
I don't think in my opinion, well, that's what we did. We relied on him last year, and that's where we fell off at. We got
right, absolutely. That's my point. That's what I'm saying. He when he's needed the most, he's faltered. And right now, I think that's where I hear what Drunk saying he has something left, but does he really? Because you can average all that all you want to.
He has something left.
If you can't get him past the hump, over the hump, it don't matter what you average. You can.
That's just like I have plenty left on the flag football field. But what's going to happen is you're not going to be able to ride me consistently all out. I'll get a couple of quick, saying dinks and dunks, saying get it, and then it's like, okay, to where I might sit up and people might have to think about, okay, I got to hold him now. But after that, and so I can't ride me. I'm not getting anyone to the championship anymore, but I can contribute to that factor, basically.
I mean, Drunk said it best. I think LeBron can get you there, but he gotta have supporting pieces, not D'Lo and I totally agree. He does, because if LeBron has to put the team on his back, he's not gonna make it. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, and that's always been LeBron. That's always been what LeBron can't put a team on his back and carry him into a championship. He needs a supporting cast, which a lot of teams do. I mean, Steph needs a supporting cast, which he has. You know what I'm saying? The Denver Nuggets needed a supporting cast by Jamal coming back and being a huge asset to that team, because that was the same team from last season, but Jamal was out. Jamal in, totally different team, won a championship. So don't get me wrong, every team needs those supporting casts, like Drunk said. I totally agree with him. But if LeBron has to do it on his own, ain't gonna happen. Trey, I'm gonna have to get out of here, bro. I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be easy, man.
All right, bro. Take care, man. Good luck. So it goes back to what he was just saying, like and what George was saying. Everyone's saying that LeBron, of course, head and shoulders, has plenty enough, in my opinion, left in the tank. It's just a matter of the organization shifting, helping him shift to thinking, to believing that he's not going to be the guy to win the championship for us lonely like he has done in the previous years. But he is a person that can contribute greatly to that, just like he did with the quote unquote bubble championship. So definitely see that potentially coming on. But as we were talking about earlier, of course, Summer League championship going down tonight, of course. As Cleveland Cavaliers will be facing off against the Houston Rockets. As I said already, that the Houston Rockets are young, got plenty of young talent to where they might actually work in their benefit to some degree. Of course, youth is not going to always trump experience, but the Houston Rockets, along with some other teams, the Detroit Pistons are youthful. Their unit is youthful. Houston, as we're seeing currently, Cleveland is adding to it. Amani Bates going for 40. Sasser going for 40. So it's definitely going to be, it seems like a very inviting and good year coming up, of course. But we all see it once these teams start to come into play. Summer League is just a microcosm of what it is that we could be potentially looking at. You still, Chet Holmgren coming back. He's looking good. Of course, just like Drunk said, Cam Whitmore, consistent. He's looking good, very, like I said, impressive. Although I don't think Cam is going to be a starter. He's probably going to come off the bench along with a couple of other ones. Even potentially Brandon Miller might be a player contributing off the bench. So it's just going to be a complete different outlook when it was all said and done. But I think it's in good hands, right? And the reason I say good hands is because when you start to look at it, we're probably 3 to 4 years removed from an era being gone. If you look at it, LeBron, Steph, KD, James Harden, Chris Paul are probably 3 to 5 years removed from being out the NBA. And so in that case, what is the next era of the NBA look like? Who holds down the next era? I think the next era may be held down by the foreign players in which we see up and coming. That's Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's technically, even though he's dual citizenship, Joel Embiid, Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic. Some of those players potentially could be the next era, hold the next era for a second, going forth to where I don't know how that's going to end up being played in state. Other players that's going to probably be making noise, interestingly enough, that I would like to see. I don't know about that joint. I don't think it's Tatum's. I don't think it's Tatum. I don't think he's the next era. He may be. He's pushing it because he's in the same conversation as those players in which I just mentioned. When you look at it, all like 3 of the 4, all of them were MVP candidates at one point. One of them won the MVP, although it probably should have went to the other one that which you named. So Jason Tatum has been in that conversation. So I would be remiss to say that he's not that next era. But I just don't know how he holds up. I'm not down on Tatum. I'm not. I just don't. Has Tatum been that player to enact his will and pull stuff out and get wins done? Truth be told, ain't none of those players in which I just said, except for one, and he's a champion at this point. So I get what you're saying, but I definitely know I'm not down on Tatum. I just don't know how much is how American-bred players for the next era. I just don't know if Tatum has enough to sustain that. But we'll see. Is Tatum, if you remove Jaylen Brown from Boston, how effective is Tatum? Does Tatum become that go get it player in state, or does he rely on Brown a little bit? So clearly and concisely, I do believe that Tatum is the better player in Boston. Boston is his team, but I just don't know if the NBA is his league. That's what I'm saying. Where else were we? It does, to a degree. It really does. I'm not going to even hold you drunk. Canada is looking nice. Their FIBA team is looking nice. As we know, FIBA's getting ready to kick off because we're just a couple of just a little less than 10 months away from the 2024 Olympics, in which we currently have the FIBA about to go on determining who will be who would get the automatic bid into the Olympic tourney. But Canada is looking nice. The U.S. is all right with who they got. Grant Hill is working as the president, putting the team together. Steve Kerr, as we know, is coaching the team. So it's definitely going to be a situation where we're going to see how it goes. I think they have a couple of we're coming to August, so they're going to get back into the lab again and start playing against some of these tune-up games before they go on to I'm trying to remember. I have to have all the information tomorrow where they're going to be going and where they're going to be playing at. Like I said, we just getting back in, so it's a crawl, walk, run phase for us. But it definitely, I agree that Canada is looking scary for the current U.S. team Um, although I think the U.S. is going to get in and win gold ultimately, I just wonder what that's going to look like and who's going to be the senior team. Currently, they're running with the select team to get to win the FIBA, and then who's going to be the senior team? Do you have those players in which we mentioned earlier, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, um, LeBron James, Anthony Davis? Are they going to be playing, or do you go with the young and more powerful teams? Zion Williamson, maybe. Like, what is that going to look like? So it remains to be seen. We'll be able to check that sooner than later. Uh, of course, while we was going, a couple of things came out. First and foremost, the Suns traded Cameron Payne to the San Antonio Spurs. Interestingly enough, I think San Antonio is actually starting to make some moves that's going to probably make them a little more of a competitor. They might end up walking up the rung in the West a little faster than expected. But of course, Cameron Payne traded. The Phoenix Suns did add Bobo to their roster. Now Aiden has a backup in Bobo. Bobo did do great in creating career highs for himself. Averaged 9 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 block a game this past year before he was released. As he's getting ready to next year, he's going to be expecting or looking for an extension. So, per how he plays in Phoenix this year, determining what that extension looks like, or if he's going to even be brought back. Now with that big forward in Beal, Booker, Durant, and Aiden. I think if I read correctly, the ideal is that Bradley Beal is going to be potentially the starting point guard. It's going to be it's we're going to see how it all comes out, plays out. Drunk. We're going to see how it all plays out, and that's fun. That is funny. So yeah, so it's definitely we're definitely looking at seeing what that looks like. In front of that drunk that says that because I'm feeling good about the Trojans this year coming forth in basketball. Not saying we're gonna be a champion, but I think we can make some noise in the tournament this year with Bronny and Collier in fold at the running the points or as a backcourt for that. So I'm very sure that Bronny's going to be a one and done this season, and we'll see what that looks like as well. But going back in, of course, something else that happened. The in-season tournament was determined how it was going to run. Shout out to my man Seven before with the inside scoop on that. And then they posted, of course, with all the game with each team playing itself in this division. The top team from the division will go on and compete and going for there. So that's going to be ideal. Of course, the winner of said tournament, I think the players will get an extra or will get a little a bonus. That's going to go to them. Pretty smooth. All right, trophy. Another hardware is always a good thing to have. Hence the reason why, even though Bishop's championship is going to have a asterisk with it or on it. He's willing to have it. It's nothing like having the hardware to commemorate when you went and taken care of business. But of course, like I said, two rule changes that have been implemented going forth. One being the flopping rule that they're going to basically is going to have that has been experimented the in this year's summer league. Basically giving the in-game penalty for flopping. It's not a technical. It's a technical foul, but it will not count against the offense. The individual or the team count. But it does add where it gives the ball and a potential for scoring to the team who the flopping penalty was against, as well as if a coach gets a coach's challenge correct, they get another opportunity to utilize another coach's challenge later on in the game. So two rules that got approved for this year going forth to see how it all plays out. it's funny when you sit back and look at it, how the game is changing to where what we've known as, saying going on, those are a little bit older, have known to be the rules are starting to make different and starting to take different forms and come out to be look differently. So it's definitely something to be looked at and looked upon. Continue to be looking at more to come, of course. But as the time dwindles down, I got to get ready to make a couple of runs down myself. Like I said, we're going to walk, run, crawl, walk, run back into the season. Of course, I greatly appreciate y'all time coming in, tapping through. Drunk, I'm going to have to get your information so I can make sure I can hit you with the link when we get it posted. We got to see how many people we got so I can see if we got to transverse and shift to another platform when it comes down to this season. But greatly appreciate y'all coming in, tapping in this morning. We'll be back, holla at some more, talk about the summer league and how it went down. If there's any changes on the front with Dame Lillard, of course, we know the Portland Trailblazers are not in any way, form, or fashion looking at potentially making any huge moves right now until they get the right price. And what Miami was offering wasn't what they wanted. But more to come on that. Greatly, like I said, greatly appreciate y'all tapping in this morning. It's your boy Trey. Bishop was on. We'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Fall in with us, and we'll holler at you. Peace.